Some celebs pull up loco. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They don't see, they on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. Photo now. For now, I'm loco. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud.
Yes, my peoples, man. Big up yourself. Big up everyone inside. Big up the whole Metric community. Come on, man. Man's always here for you lot, man. You know how man do this, man. Let's get straight into it as we do. Yeah? Loads to talk about. Midfielders, outgoings. It's all going bananas. Let's get into it. Bam. Start off with the boy Nacho. Why is it so low, man? Yeah, boom. We've got the boy Garnacho. This guy is cheeky, bro. He's so cheeky, this geezer, you know. He's cheeky. But let's get into it. Let me break it down so you don't understand what's going on. So obviously Fabrizio's come out. He's done a little video that he goes and does. He always does his little videos. And he's gone and said, Chelsea see value in Garnacho. Let's see what the fee will be. Maybe you can sign the player for 30, 35 or 40 million. But they see a value here. They believe it's a player with a completely different price from what the request is now from United. We want 50 million, bro. You sold Madueke for 52 and you bought Gittins for 55. He's got more goals and assists than both of them. What are they talking about? What are they smoking over there in West London, bro? I don't understand what's going on. And then he goes on to say, Garnacho only wants to sign for Chelsea or staying at Manchester United out of the squad. He isn't scared by that. Let me tell you something. Garnacho's agent is definitely paying Fabrizio something. Because the way he keeps briefing my man and the way he's been briefing him for the longest, it's evident that he wants him to get this move. He's been briefing him way too much. So I'm telling you that there's something going on here where he's paying him to put out these briefs that Garnacho only wants to stay in the Premier League. He's not going to leave. Blah. He's so confident because obviously his agent is obviously telling him what's going on. So that's what's going on. So yeah, bro, they're sitting there and they're chatting some rubbish about they're looking at him as 30 million player. We had some reports yesterday saying 25 million. What are they smoking over there? Like, what's going on? How can you sell someone for 52 and buy someone for 55 who has got less GA than both of them? He's got more GA than both of them. You sold one for 52 and bought one for 55. And this guy's got more GA than both of them. Like, I don't know what's going on over there, but this is what the situation is with him. They're saying they only want to pay 30 to 35 million. Oh yeah, Douglas Luiz. We've got a here we go for Douglas Luiz. Not here we go, Ornstein Bomber for Douglas Luiz. For those that don't know, because I know a lot of you lot rated Douglas Luiz as well. We've got a Ornstein Bomber that said he's gone to Nottingham Forest. So that's a myth. Forget about that one. And we got a here we go as well. But yeah, man, they're getting mad with this price here. They're sitting there and they're talking about they only want to pay thing for him. That's mental. Let me get you lot. I'm gonna get you lot the video. United, where is it? Joshua. And my man's talking about, they only want to pay 30 million. What are they smoking over there, bro? What are they smoking in North London? In West London, sorry. But yeah, Garnacho's on some ruthless thing. This guy's saying, I don't care if you don't leave me with the under-21s for the whole of next season. I'll leave in January or whatever. I don't care. He's moving mad because he's not in the Argentinian squad. He don't care no more. This guy's moving mad. This is how they value. Look, this is what. I'm going to get you look the video in a second, yeah, about Garnacho. But yeah, this geezer, he's moving mad. I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know why he's got this in his mind. He's a young player. You're up and coming. You should be sitting there hungry. My man's on some, bro. Even if you don't kick me out of the squad, I'm cool. I'll sit in the under 21s till January. I'm fine with that. It's Chelsea or nothing. Bayern came in for him yesterday, guys. Bayern came in for Chelsea, Garnacho, and he said no. He rejected Bayern Munich. This is what we're dealing with, bro. I don't know what's going on with him, bro. Maybe he wants to stay in London. Maybe Sancho told him something about Chelsea. Who knows, bro? But he rejected Bayern yesterday. Look at this. This geezer rejected Bayern. Chelsea advancing club-to-club talks for Garnacho. Deal underway with Man United. Excellent relationship between Omar Barada and Chelsea hierarchy. Garnacho only wants Chelsea and turned down an approach from Bayern Munich in the last 48 hours. No chance. This is what I'm saying to you. Fabrizio is definitely getting some money from his agent. He's definitely getting some sort of piece because the way he keeps putting it out there is crazy. Bayern approach from Bayern today as he waits for Chelsea. He's turned down an approach from Brian. Yeah, that's coming up from everywhere. He's on a different thing, bro. So yeah, he's saying now he doesn't care. But as you can see from Mike Keegan yesterday, Mike Keegan said, listen, Garnacho will only be allowed to leave if the price meets United's expectations. 50 mil. Chelsea are moving mad. Chelsea are moving mad, bro. You can't sell a player for 52 and buy a player for 55. Garnacho's got more goals and assists than them, and he's younger, and you only want to spend 30 million on him. That doesn't make no sense. So this was yesterday, like I said. And then we had this yesterday, here we go soon, and all of that. The same thing. You understand? Garnacho's told his pals he's joining Chelsea, blah, blah, blah. We want 50 million, etc., which is normal. But then Jacob Steinberg came out and said, Chelsea do not want to pay the 50 million, which is we already know that, innit? Let's be real. Everyone knows that they don't want to pay it because they would have paid it already. But let me tell you lot something about Jacob Steinberg as well, because you lot know me. I always tell you lot about all the journalists, whatever one's good or who's funny. Jacob Steinberg is the geezer that said Eric Ten Hag has been sacked after the FA Cup final, and he never got sacked. So this guy just says a lot of stuff, and no one hears his name no more, because after that one, that kind of killed him, when no one was even giving in. So that's Jacob Steinberg for you. So I don't know if you're not going to take that serious. Chelsea do not want to pay 50 million, but it's evident they don't want to pay 50 million. We know that. That's why we're negotiating. You know what I mean? It's evident. We know that they don't want to pay 50 million. So I don't know, man, but this guy's moving mad cocky, man. I don't know why he's moving like this, why he's so gassed that he's sitting there and saying, I don't care if I'm in the under 21s for 6 months. Crazy. Crazy. Where's he got this from? So let me just get this video for you lot so you lot can see exactly what this guy said on Fabrizio. Like Fabrizio said, bro, my man doesn't care. He's moving bougie, this geezer. I don't know who he thinks he is. Hold on, let me get this for you lot now. My man's moving mad. So yeah, that's the stuff of Garnacho. And if you see the bottom of this, look at the last article and the bottom line, and it says, with an expectation for here we go soon. So where is it at then? I don't understand, because we're saying that we want our 50 million, and then they're sitting there and they're saying that they don't want to pay 50 million, they only want to pay 30 or whatever. So where is it at then? I don't understand. Where is this at? Where's it going to go then? Because he's saying here we go soon, and it's getting closer. Even though it's in the background, Chelsea advancing talks with Man United with Garnacho. Garnacho has turned down an approach from Bayern, only wants Chelsea move, or he would rather stay out the squad at Manchester United until January. Clear plan. There's an excellent relationship between Omar Barada with an expectation for here we go soon. This is what the geezer's saying. So this is what's going on, man. Garnacho's cheeky, bro. And then we've come out today and then they're talking about this is what Fabrizio's putting in the air. They might sign in for 30. They might sign in for 35. They might sign in for 40. Bro, his agent is definitely making him do these things. He's getting the money out of it. Why are you putting that out there for? And then if you see look, Alejandro Garnacho will only be allowed to leave if his price meets United's expectations. The club believe all evidence points to their valuation being entirely fair. Exactly. It's fair, bro. It's fair. They've gone mad with this one. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Garnacho. But this guy is moving mad. The man is coming. How old is Garnacho? 20, 21? Man saying, I don't care if I'm in the squad or not. I remember, I don't know if you don't know, I might have to show you lot because I don't think everyone's seen it. But this guy, he's moving like he's got no more ambitions. Because even the other day, the Argentinian squad came out and he wasn't even in it. The man's not even in it no more. This is what I'm saying. And he's not even sitting there saying, you know what, I'm hungry. Let me go out there and get myself into this squad. He's moving mad. Look at this. Look at the last article. Man United are braced for an offer for Chelsea for Alejandro Garnacho, but are determined not to let the young winger leave on a cheap. Senior United figures believe Garnacho is keen on a move to Stamford Bridge, which is the main reason why he's still at Old Trafford, nearly 3 months after Ruben told him, yo, you're surplus to requirements. Go get a new club. Look at that. The Argentinian squad's already come out. This guy's got nothing to do with it. You're meant to be 20 years old. You think you're Ronaldo already. You're not even in the squad, and you're coming out here and you're saying, I don't care if you lot keep me in the under 21s for 6 months. I'm cool. Come on, man. This is what we're dealing with. this is what we're dealing with. And then I don't even know why Chelsea won him. When they're seeing my man's attitude and all of that, and they still won him. It's crazy. But this is what Fabrizio's come out and said. Let me play you the video so you lot can see what's going on. This is what Fabrizio's come out and said. Let me play it so we can see about Garnacho. We'll watch it together. You get me? Hold on. Nah, it's not that, is it, thing? Yeah, Fabrizio. Hold on. I don't want it to glitch, man. I might just get it on a different thing because it might glitch. But yeah, he's moving mad. He's moving mad. Let me get a few of these comments and I'll get the video. But yeah, he's moving mad. My man is definitely paying his agents. His agents are definitely paying Fabrizio. 100%. Because he's been saying it through the whole summer. He only wants Prem. There's no chance. So yeah, forget about it. I think Rasmus goes. That's Rasmus, right? Rasmus. Yeah, it's got to be. Rasmus leaves, Sancho stays. Big up Metric community. Big up yourself always, man. Why is my thing gone so massive like that now? Why is it done now? Rasmus Højlund, official Man United is over. Metch, my G, how is it? Big up yourself, Mark B. Agumi and Baleba. I'm going to get into Agumi. I've got some Agumi stuff as well, guys. Don't worry. And why he will be leaving because my team won't be giving hardly no minutes. Bruv, he could have went to Bayern Munich and all you'll be second to is Elise or maybe Diaz. That's all you'll be second to. You're definitely going to win your league every year. You're promised by Champions League football. He said, no, I want to stay at Chelsea where they got 100 wingers. He might not even get a game. They got Estavio, they got Gittins, they got that George kid. They got Quendas coming in next season. They got Neto. Come on, man. João Pedro can play on the wing. Bro, they're on a different thing over there. I don't know what they're getting ready for. Mudryk still ain't off his band yet. He's going to come back. Brother, I don't get it, bro. But he wants to stay there. Welcome, bro. No, pick up yourself, man. They know that United will never play him again. So they're trying to bump us. 100%. Agumi will be good. Chelsea, I see they're crazy taking advantage of him because he wants them only. Exactly. And obviously the fact that it's come out that we don't obviously want to, we don't want him in the squad. It's kind of weakening our hand, if anything. But still, he should be a minimum 40 million, 45 minimum. Because of Madueke being 52 and you're buying Gittins. Remember, they sold Madueke for 52 and they bought Gittins for 55. And Garnacho's got more goals in the system, both of them. Imagine that. You sold one for 52, bought one for 55. He's younger and got more goals and assists than both. Come on, bro. We haven't got no argument. Garnacho is not going for anything less than 52 million. I hope so. Chelsea got 55 million. Yeah, we said some Mount payback thing. We only offered peanuts for Carlos Baleba. I saw something like that still from the Athletic. Let Garnacho back in the academy. I wouldn't mind that because remember, Garnacho's not on anything. Wages-wise, Garnacho's not on nothing. It's just he's pure profit. So when we sell him, we get to go and spend. That's the only thing. Metric community, please like and subscribe. Gamer, big up yourself, man. Like and subscribe, my peoples, man. What's going on? Let's see what's going on with the likes, man. It's not making no sense, man. Like the thing, my peoples. Don't be a hater. Do you understand? It's 12:15. Hit the likes. Big up yourself, gamer. 30 who's that one there? 30 million is only for loan player. He just wants to chill with his boy Enzo Fernandez. Probably same haircuts and all these things. Enzo Confecci's fellow Andre 17. I got this. Love for that gamer. I've got this one here. Fab is getting paid to run PR for Garnacho. Deal was not close at all. Like, this is what I said. I don't know if the deal was close or not, but he's saying here we go soon. And he's saying he's definitely going to sign for Chelsea. That's what he's saying. I've seen the Chelsea fan pages pull it up and he's saying he's definitely going to sign for Chelsea. Like, how can you be that confident that something might not break down? He's saying he's going to be a Chelsea player. What is he talking about? So this is what I'm saying. There's some sort of PR going, and the way he's been putting it, he's done the same thing for Gyökeres. You see, when he's putting it out there in the air from early, yeah, he's going to leave this summer. He only wants Premier League. That's when the agent is in his ear telling him everything. And he's just paying him to put it out there because he's been saying it for ages. He only wants Premier. Chelsea need to pay 50 million. That means we should loan him out more than 120. He'd pay Fab. Yeah, man, he's getting paid something. Wait, what title is that? Yeah. Would you take a Agumi? Yes. I don't really know this Agumi guy too well. I've seen a little comps of him. He looks all right, but 100% for the price, 100%. You should go out there and pay a little 22. Why not? Garnacho and Sandro could do one. Can he buy himself out of his contract though? Who's that? Garnacho? Yeah, of course. He probably could. That's how mad it is. His contract is meaty. He's on 50k a week, but it's the pure profit. It's the pure profit thing, man. That's killing us. I need a better goalkeeper on the CDM, the club, slow FC in the transfer market. Jim out, Qatar in. I think the Qatar train's done, man. It's done now. Hey, bro, I'll be very excited if United stays firm on their price or sends this disrespectful kid. I'm on it. I want to see the same thing. I wouldn't mind. Listen, let me tell you something. See, with me, I'm on some 45 minimum. 45 minimum. That's what I'm on. 45 minimum is cool for me. But I understand, innit? Like, we should be getting 50 easily. We should be getting 50 for him. But 45 minimum is calm. We need a lease at Man United. Not going to happen. Let's move to midfield and goalkeeper news. We're going to get there, Philip. Don't worry. I don't want United near Camavinga. Real Madrid does not sell good players, but injury-prone ones. You can join the Freedom Fighters. Good day. Got you in the background while I make myself an egg and ham sandwich. Big up yourself. Big up your sandwich as well, man. Hope you enjoy it. Obligation to buy for Højlund. Can Milan walk it back like Chelsea did with Sancho? Nah, we're not doing it. We got PTSD. Listen, Quakey, we've got PTSD from obligations, mate. Yeah, none of that more. You see them obligations where you can pay 5 million to opt out. They're finished. We're not letting that happen no more. I'll tell you that for free. Hit the likes, my peoples, man. These likes are not making no sense, man. Hit the likes, my peoples. Man United, I had that from yesterday. I've got that. I've had that from yesterday. So, yeah. Apparently, we're going to bid 22 to 26, but nothing ain't happened yet with that. But I'm going to show you that anyway. We've been greatly limited by the outgoings. We would have to bought in as number 6 and the thing already. Exactly. So that's the situation with Garnacho, man. This guy's being cheeky. Man saying, bro, I was sitting at under 21s for 6 months. Well, yeah, I don't care. It's Chelsea or nothing. He's moving cheeky, bro. And obviously, he's pure profit for us. Whatever we sell him for, we can spend 3 times that money in the transfer market. So we sell him for 40 million, we can go out there and spend 120. So we need him kind of gone. So we might end up conceding and just letting them pay like 35. And then we go out there and be able to spend 90 mil or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. That's the stuff with Garnacho. Here we go soon, apparently. That came out last night. So we'll see what happens, man, with this guy. But he's being a bit cheeky. We'll get into the next news. We've got the freedom fighter, the main freedom fighter. Literally, the freedom fighter boss. The freedom fighting crew boss. And he goes on to say, Roma are happy to pay Sancho's wages. So Roma are willing to pay his wages, bro. It's all on him. It's his agent that is hiring for high commissions, which I previously scared off Juventus and Atletico Madrid. So this guy's agent wants loads of P's up front so that then they can do the deal. So he wants to give a payoff. So the agent is blocking this guy from leaving. It's these agents. This is what's going on here. So Roma's saying, we'll pay your money, bro. What, you want 7 million, 7.8 million? No, don't worry about that. We'll pay your 7.8 million. We've paid United what they want. We've got an agreement with United, 19.5 million. But it's this geezer, his agent wants so much money. His agent's probably going to split the money with him anyway. So he's probably saying, yeah, we want 5 million up front or something in fees, commissions. With that 5 million, he probably bosses Sancho or something. You know what I'm saying? So this is what's going on. This is what's slowing down. It's just they're too greedy, man. His agent that's hiring for a high commission, which has previously scared off Juventus and Atletico Madrid. That's what's happened. Atletico Madrid and Juventus have both been scared off. So this guy's literally got no more options. I've been sitting here coming to you like today every day and saying, maybe Juventus is still there. Maybe Juventus is still going to go in for Sancho. They're scared off. I didn't even know that. So they're not even in the race anymore. I didn't even know Atletico Madrid was in there. And then obviously it goes back to say, look, Man United player needs to bring agents back to their senses. You know what I'm saying? His agent is going mad, saying, yo, I want a big bag just to come to Roma. I'm doing you lot a favor by coming to Roma, so I need you lot to pay me more money. And they're saying, bro, what are you on about? We'll pay the wages. We'll pay Man United what they want. Make the deal happen. His agent's moving mad, and this is where we're at. This is why we're stuck with this freedom fighter. This guy's a joke, man. And then AS Roma and Man United agreement for Jadon Sancho reached for 19 million euros plus 5 million in bonuses. So about 24, 23 million, whatever. You get me? In euros, bam. We could have got that just easy. But this guy is on a jolting. But they're still saying Roma will wait a little longer, but not forever. So they're still waiting. So they're saying, listen, agent, fix up your tune. The money's still there on the table. But apparently, remember, it came out the other day that he's basically not going to accept it. So I don't know what's going on here, man. This is all bananas. But this freedom fighter is killing, man. He's killing his own career. He's killing everyone. So I don't know, man. Let's get a few more of these and then we'll get into the rest. We've got loads to talk about. We've been greatly limited by... Yeah, exactly. 45 million Man United will accept Alejandro Garnacho. Kai Havertz injured. Say no more. No certain Rasmus Højlund. Listen, we got Sancho there for them as well. They need a left winger, bro. They need a left winger. Go get Sancho, brother. Sancho's there. Garnacho's there. I think they done due diligence on Garnacho and they said they're not on it, though. So I don't know. But 100%, Rasmus Højlund can go over there. Mets get excited. Facts, all Real Madrid player flop at Man United. You think Varane was a flop, though? I don't think Varane was a flop. I think he done what he needed to do. Do you know what I mean? Remember, we only won the Carabao Cup, was it, that year? But I wouldn't say he was a proper flop. You know what I'm saying? He was stern, man. He did what he needed to do, man. He was a box defender and he was doing what he needed to do. I wouldn't call him a flop. We're going to be moving very quickly. We're not letting Garnacho go for cheap, period. Mate, great that I found your channel. Big up yourself, John, man. Come on, bro. Garnacho sales can be used to get a keeper or beef with that midfield. Exactly. As soon as we get rid of Garnacho, we've got no excuse but to get a midfielder and a goalkeeper. This is what I'm saying to you lot. Someone like Garnacho, this is why he has to go. And Chelsea know that. So they're playing games, man. They would have had that deal done ages ago. John Victor, what is in the news? Nothing ain't being said about John Victor anymore. I've got some goalkeeper news, but not John Victor. He was close to going to West Ham, and then that just fell apart all of a sudden, and then no one's heard of him since, bro. Sancho can bugger off. I think we as United fans own the Argentinian coach an apology. When he first said that Garnacho was very disrespectful, when he came at him, see him do the same thing to us. Bro, my man thinks he is the guy. He thinks he's Ronaldo now. You understand? He ain't got his head down to earth. He thinks he's up there. He thinks he's Ronaldo right now. That's killed him, man. Sancho don't have that dog in him. Bro, you're getting Roma now. Roma's not even in Champions League. You had Napoli, Chelsea, and Juventus all come for you, and they're all in the Champions League. You didn't hack it. And then now look. Now you're going for Roma and Besiktas want him. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wants him at Besiktas. This is what you're dealing with now. I need fire Jadon Sancho agent fees. Man United should give the agent 2 million off 20 million and get rid of Sancho. That's what it's gonna come to, something like that in the end where we've got to turn around, take our own money and pay it off because this geezer is not gonna do it. This is what's going on. Here we go soon, man. Here we go soon. There's no here we go for Camavinga. Not yet. Varane was never closer to a flop. That's what I'm saying. He was injury prone, but I wouldn't say he was a flop. I'm with you. You know what I mean? Words talking to him, bad influence. Yeah, man. So that's the situation, man, with Sancho, man. That's another one of the Freedom 5. I had to start with the Freedom 5 today because it's them that's causing it's the madness. It's the barriers. See, everyone else's transfers, when you got Man City and all these teams, it's just straightforward. With us, 1 minute it's the price. They don't want to pay this. You don't want to go there. Garnacho's had bare people coming from. Tottenham wanted him. Bayer Leverkusen. Teams are coming. Bayern Munich now. Teams are doing inquiries and they don't want to go. Sancho, he's at like 4 different clubs. Napoli, Juventus, Chelsea, Fenerbahce, now Roma. He's saying no to all of them. This is what we're dealing with. Anthony, he's at Bayer Leverkusen, Saudi. Teams are coming in and asking, what's his condition? He will pay it. No, I only want to go to Betis. This is what we're dealing with. So when people sit there and say, why are we not selling anyone? We're selling with entitled players. They're all entitled. This is killing us. So that's the situation. So that's Sancho. That's Garnacho. Anyone that's missed anything, you just came in the chat, hit the likes. I'm going to spin back on it at the end. Don't worry. I've got you lot. Don't watch nothing. Let's move on to the next one. We got this stuff about Rabiot now. This is mad. This is what happens, yeah? See, when you're Manchester United and you stay and they see that there's a position that you need, you get linked with everyone in the world. This is what happens. When we needed a striker, we're linked with Calvert-Lewin, Callum Wilson, all of these guys, these scrubs. We started getting linked with a new striker every day. Vlahovic, it was going mad. Now, we need a midfielder. Everyone knows that. What's everyone doing? Linking us with midfielders now. Fabrizio saying, this is exactly what he said in his YouTube video. Many of those who are close to Adrian Rabiot's campus proposing the opportunity to offer to clubs. For example, remember that word. For example, Manchester United. He's a player. He was a target for Man United many years ago. in the recent years was never close. At the moment, I'm not hearing anything concrete on Man United in negotiations or in talks for Adrian Rabiot. He's going to be offered to Man United and many other clubs as an opportunity for 15 to 20 million euros. Bro, you haven't heard anything about Man United at all. Why are you mentioning us then? Do you know what I'm going to say? Like, why are you mentioning us then? Why don't you just say he's going to get offered to a lot of the top teams that need a midfielder? He's saying Man United 3 times. Look at that in that sentence there. 3 times. And he hasn't been offered to us. He's just like, for example, there'll be an opportunity for him to go there for 15 to 20 million euros. United are looking for a different kind of player. I think United wanted to go for Baleba for intensity, a defensive midfielder. Rabiot is a different profile. So what was the point of saying Man United then? Just say you'll get offered to teams that need a midfielder. But this is what I'm trying to say to you. We're going to get linked to everybody. And Rabiot will be offered to many, Manchester United and other clubs for 15 to 20 million. They don't want him no more. It's done. So he's a problem anyway. And remember, guys, it's his mum that is the problem. His mum is the issue. That's his agent. And she's always, I think she tried to tell the coach where she wanted him to play and all that once. This is what I'm saying. So I want my play. I want him to play at this position and all of that. His mum is an issue. Like, we don't want him no way. He's got to look at attitude. His mum's got an attitude. It's long. I don't think we'll go for him. He ain't intensity anyway. He hasn't got that. That's why he says Rabiot is a different profile. We want intensity. So what was the point of putting a whole YouTube video and talking about him and Man United offered to United when this guy has we don't want him. He hasn't been offered to us yet. It's just rubbish. So that's exactly what's happened. And then he goes on to say Mundo Deportivo, who is a Spanish source, and they're kind of good for Spain. Real Madrid and Barca is more where I see the name because obviously they're the most teams that will be linked to someone, etc. Agumi's release clause is exactly 35 million. It is unknown whether Sevilla will be willing to negotiate this amount because obviously we had all the links yesterday about Agumi, and it was we're trying to bid 22 to 26 million for Agumi. His release clause is 35 million. So they're basically going to say if you want him, come and get him. It's 35 mil. Bam. Don't try and negotiate whatever. So who knows, man? But this is what came out yesterday about him. This the last about Agumi was today. What I just showed you, that Mundo Deportivo. And that is Agumi. That's the last about him. So nothing else has come out about him. These bids haven't materialized to anything. We haven't seen him. No one said if I say that we've actually bidded for him or anything. No one said that. Everyone was saying that we're lining it up, but nothing ain't happened yet. So who knows, man? We'll see what happens with this. Hopefully we go for him, man. He's a cheap player. Everyone's saying he's good and he's got potential, but I just think it's too smart for us. We don't do these smart things, man. He's going to probably go to Forest or Everton or somewhere like that. And then we're going to want to buy him in like 2-3 years. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. We'll see what happens anyway. But this is the Camavinga stuff. Remember, we had a bit of stuff from him yesterday, especially the two on the right. This is what's come out today now. And this is from French reports now, from Live Score. And they're saying Man United are now moving their interest to Camavinga as Baleba alternative, according to reports in France. He's not saying who the journalist is. He's just saying reports in France. And obviously what we had yesterday from Fajarges is in Spain. So it's like, And obviously I just copied their picture. You get me? But look at Camavinga's injury. Come on, man. I don't think what someone said in here that they'll sell us injury-prone players makes sense. Look at his injury record and look at Varane's injury record when he came to us. The only player that we've got from Real Madrid that isn't injured like that is Casemiro. And he's at the end of his career. So I don't know about Camavinga, man. I don't know if this is solidified, but it's just another link now. He's talking about in France, but that's one came out in Spain. So I don't know, man. I don't know. 69.1 million. That's 80 million euros. That was yesterday. So we'll see. We'll see what happens to this. But I just think, bro, we're doing our due diligence now. It's not the same like before when we weren't doing our due diligence and we were just sitting there buying players. Mason Mount's injured. I think we bought Højlund when he had a bad back. You know, like stuff like that. We was doing crazy stuff. I don't think we're doing stuff like that anymore. So to look at his injury record, same way as Douglas Luiz, when we was talking about a swap deal, I think they pre his injury record and said, yo, this is mad. I can't see them going for him. You get me? That's crazy. He missed it. Did he miss the game yesterday? I think he missed the game yesterday. He missed the first game 10 days ago. He's been out for 10 days. That is bad. What's that? 11, 12, 7. Like, come on, man. This is crazy. That's over 30 games missed from last season. 30 games over 150 days. Yeah. 130 days or something. So I don't know, man. I don't know. He's getting injury prone. Obviously, he's been playing out of position as well. So I don't know, man. It's been a bit dark for him over there. Left back 1 minute, then he's DM. He's definitely a baller. But to go and spend, 69.1 million now, 80 million euros on a player that's not only injured now, but he's been getting injured a lot. And every time he's injured, look at that. It's not just one game. It's not just, he's got a little knock. It's always five games. Man's missed 5 games in 17 days. That's crazy. 7 games. 12 games. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I don't know about Camavinga, man. I don't know how true this is. But like I said, one report's in France. The other report is in Spain. The one that was yesterday was Spain. The one today was from France. He's French. So something could be brewing out of it, but he hasn't gave us the report. He hasn't gave us a journalist. So take it with a pinch of salt, mate. Give us the journalist, bro. Let's see if we believe him or not. Do you know what I'm saying? Is it Fabrice Hawkins? Who is it? Who is it, man? Is it Julian, Lawrence? Like, tell us. You're just saying French. Who told you that? So I don't know, man. We'll see what happened, man. We'll see what happened. Let me get a few of these and then we'll get into the next stuff. What's that one there? Varane, never injury prone. I don't like Bruno in the 8 or 6 world-class 10 in a 4-3-2-1. We could have made sales by now. Unfortunately, freedom fighter Kingpin and want to be Ronaldo think they're making United suffer. It's true. That's the only reason. Let me tell you that. The only reason Garnacho is staying because he wants to come to Old Trafford and probably score against us. I'm telling you. He wants to come and score against us and say, look, Amrin, you're wrong. He should go to Bayern. If he was smart, he would have went to Bayern and said, you know what, I'm second choice. I'm always going to play Champions League. I can light it up on the main stage. But he wants to come and score against Man United and say, look, you was wrong about me, Ruben. That's what he wants to do. I'm telling you that. Man United world class, not flop. Yeah, he's a joke, man. I'm not on that with him. No Camavinga. Why people want an injury-prone player and he's only 22? Come on, people. That's what I'm saying. It's a bit peak, man. I haven't seen the last season. The season before last. I've just seen this. So imagine the season before last. What's been going on there? There's a taxi. His mummy still gives him a dummy. His mummy's different. We don't care about Scrub. Camavinga, not sure about him. Fully interested. We buy an Atletico Bilbao midfielder. Who's that one? Who's Atletico Bilbao midfielder? Camavinga, great player, but he's injury prone. That's what everyone's saying. Valverde, the only player who'll play 100 million plus world class. He loves Madrid though, man. I can't see him going there. Jay loves this geezer. Florentino Luis. I big up yourself, Jay. Every time I see Florentino Luis, I just know it's Jay. No one else talks about this geezer. I've never heard of him, nothing. Just Jay always brings him up. So come on, man. If he ends up being this baller that you're saying he is, you've got to get some commission for that one there because you've been propping him for the longest. Big up yourself, Jay. Agumi will be ideal, has 35 million release clause. In my opinion, we could use the balance cash to get a goalkeeper. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. I reckon as soon as Garnacho goes or Sancho, we've got the cash anyway to just spend on the goalkeeper or a midfielder anyway. I just feel like that money that we got now is like it's Baleba money. They put it on the side. If anything, it's for the main midfielder. If we get some extra cash now, we'll replace it. Garnacho goes, we've got another spot. Bam, we can get 2 players in. Because remember, Collier's gone on loan as well. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. Rasmus Højlund loan, 7 million deal. Get us Lemons, Costa, Carlos Soler. Is that the one that plays for West Ham? Carlos Soler. He plays for West Ham, right? I've not seen that from him, man. I've never seen one game where he's gone mad and lit it up. Not one game. Has he even scored anything? Like, where does he play? Is he CM? Is he a CAM? I don't know. He used to play for PSG, I swear, innit? Or something like that. If that's the same guy talking about that went to West Ham, I don't know nothing. Like, he hasn't moved, man. Like, where it's like, raw. I've watched, you know who I've watched? And the one game, this is what I'm saying to you. One game when you watch a player and you know that they're serious. Tanaka from Leeds. I watched him against Everton. Different gravy, man. That kid's cold. Some talks, inquiries starting happening. I don't know if any talks have started with Camavinga. Like I said, these reports are not the best reports, mate. One's in France. He's not even telling us who the link is. He's just being the third party. And then you got one in Spain for Harjes. But I don't know, mate. I just think that his injury record is smelly. And that would stop him. But how much would they even sell him for is the question. You get what I'm trying to say to you, which is crazy. But we'll see. Let's get into the more news. Obviously, we've got some more news here. We've got the boy Højlund. And look at this now. Finally, it's leading like it's coming to some sort of conclusion now, this Højlund situation. AC Milan are leaning towards inserting an obligation to buy a clause for Rasmus Højlund. Because remember, we want him gone permanently. We don't mind if he goes on loan, but we're saying, listen, we'll rather you just go. They gave up on him. They said, yo, this guy's trash. We ain't got time for you, brother. Like, we've gave up on him. Because even I'm sitting there sometimes and I'm watching the game like, just start Højlund, give him a chance, man. He was all right in pre-season. They're not on it. Rubens gave up on him where he's playing Mount as a false nine. The board have gave up on him where they're trying to sell him. It's not happening, bro. So now it's just like, you know what? Obligation. And if they fail to land him, they will turn their attention to Conrad Harder, who plays for Sporting. I don't know if Sporting's even going to sell him. But contacts between Milan and Højlund's entourage are constant and are expected to take place today as well. An agreement could be reached on the basis of a paid loan of 3.47 million with obligation to buy with a total fee of 34.7 million. So obligation to buy, man. They're looking at it now and they're saying, you know what, we want to make this deal happen. Let's just do the obligation and get out of the way because it's getting long now. Do you know what I'm saying? So it finally seems like we're coming to some sort of conclusion with this Højlund thing because, bro, this has been dragging on for a little minute as well. And all he's doing is sitting on the bench. He was saying he don't want to leave. He was crying about it. Oh, I don't want to leave. And I give it to him. And I rate him because he's a Man United supporter and he's trying to stay, etc. But come on, like, bro, you've had your time. It hasn't worked. I know we've kind of failed him the way we've had him as the main striker, but bro, yeah, it's not going to happen anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just be real, innit? I don't think it's going to happen. So that's the stuff for my man. You get me? I think he's going to end up going regardless somewhere. But this will obviously help the move. And I think he's open to going as well. Let's see. Yeah, look. Højlund is open to joining AC Milan. The Italian side held talks with his representatives and are accelerating a loan deal with an option to buy. See, this is what they were doing before. Look at the date, 14th and all of that. They were saying, yeah, option to buy, option. We're saying, bro, we're not on this option stuff. Fulham are showing tentative interest in Højlund, but I think Fabrizio shut that down and said the Fulham stuff's a myth. He's not going to Fulham. They don't want him. And Muniz ain't even been sold yet anyway. So the Fulham stuff's a myth. So yeah, that was the last about him. It was always a buy option. They were just like on some, we don't know. We're going to see. We'll test him out for 6 months and then see if we like it. No. So now they've just turned around and said, you know what? We're going to go in there and do the obligation and just buy him. We believe in him. We think he's going to rip it up. If the Italian league is slower, he can use his pace a bit more now, counter-attacks, etc. Rafael Leao and all them man there. Come on, it's a bit more easier for him. So go out there and do what you need to do. He didn't want to go in it, but I think he's going to go now. And then obviously that's the same thing. That's Marco just saying the same thing. If AC Milan are leading towards and certain obligation to buy, and then at the end it just says Man United are trying to sell Garnacho, Jadon Sancho, Anthony, and Terrell Malacia, and Rasmus Højlund before deadline day, which goes without saying, really. But obviously, you got to remember something, guys, as well, yeah, that our deadline day ends, and then Turkish clubs and Saudis still around. Turkish clubs end on the 13th of September. So even if our deadline day ends, someone can still go Fenerbahce, you can still go Beşiktaş, them teams can still save us, or someone can still go Saudi. But everyone on this list, I can't see any of them going Saudi. I'll be real with you. Jadon Sancho's not going Saudi. Garnacho ain't going Saudi. Anthony, I don't think he'll go Saudi. He wants to be in the Brazil team. He wants Betis. Malasia's not going Saudi. Højlund ain't going Saudi. This is what I'm saying. I don't think any of them will go Saudi on this list. So it's either you go to a Turkish league or you're pissed. That's it. It's one or the other. So that's the situation with Højlund, man. Let's see what does everyone think about that, man? You don't think he's going to go? It seems like it's an obligation now. You think he's going to go somewhere else? What's man saying about this? Are there any developments on Højlund to Fulham? Nah. Fabrizio shut that down. He come back the other day. I just showed you the article that started it. This is where you got it from, the middle article. Simon Jones came out and started that whole rumor. And Fabrizio shut it down and said, yo, there's nothing in the Fulham stuff. And even when you see what it says anyway, it says they're weighing up a move for him if Muniz goes to Atlanta. Atlanta put a bid in for Muniz and it got thinged. It got what it called, got rejected or something like that. So it's never going to happen. So that's stuff about Højlund, man. I don't think it's even going to happen. Rasmus Højlund, pushing move, Napoli. Napoli's involved as well, remember that, guys. So we got Napoli saying that they won him because of Lukaku's injury. And then we got AC Milan saying the obligation talks now. I remember, Napoli just won the league. AC Milan, they're not even in Champions League. So I don't think they got Europe at all, to be honest. So he might stall this one and say, you know what, I want Napoli now because they're in the Champions League, De Bruyne. You know what I'm going to say? So it's a mad one. It's a mad one. Arsenal need another forward. Oh, Arsenal, we got Rasmus. Someone else said that as well. I think it was Gamer. He said the same thing. Look, Kai Havertz injured. Say no more. I know a certain Rasmus. Come on, bro. He's there, but would they come in for him, though? I can more see him coming in for Sancho. I can more see them coming in for someone like Sancho. That's what they would end up doing. Good pre-season. We're giving no more minutes. Napoli looking to hijack Rasmus Højlund. Quinton Timber. I ain't really seen him too much, man. I ain't seen too much of him, man. I've never really heard a lot about him, man. Do you know what I mean? I know he's Timber's brother, twin brother and whatnot, but I've never heard loads about him like he's the guy. So I don't know, man, but I ain't really seen too much about him to sit here and vouch and say, yeah, we should be going for this Quinton Timber guy. But obviously, you've seen enough of him. Well, you know, who does he play for again? Who is it? PSV or something? Who does he play for? The Michael Owen comment about Cunha, he gets sent off a lot. The guy got one red card. And you just see the pundits, you guys. I don't know what the pundits are smoking, mate. It's like they've told them, we need you lot to come. For you to come onto the show, you've got to be heavily criticized to be able to criticize Man United. You have to be able to do it, just randomly as well. Just criticize them. And they've all said yes. Because Gary Neville's gone mad with it, especially when he watches our games, especially last season. He used to go crazy. Roy Keane just goes bananas. Scholes is negative sometimes for no reason on the overlap. Michael Owen now, I don't understand. What are you talking about, bro? I saw that as well. He's saying he gets sent off a lot. The man's been sent off once. What are you on about? But I feel like I said, they just have to be negative to Man United. You don't really see Carragher going out there and just being negative to Everton and Liverpool. Like, it's just the Man United ones. Apart from Rio, he's the only one that just keeps it calm, stern. And all the players love him. Have you not seen all the players? He gets all the interviews with them, everything is calm. But the rest of them are just weird, bruv. They just 1 minute, they just come in and then they just go mad for no reason. Senny Lammers news update. I got a Lammers update for you, though. Don't worry, I got that. Don't worry. Give me a second. This summer should be the last time we struggle to sell players moving forward. The lower wage structure will make it much easier to move players on 100%. And if you see the wages structure, I think Arsenal's winning at the moment. They're top. Then it's us in second or third. So the way the wages is crazy. And remember, we've still got Sancho and we've still got Casemiro to get rid of. Once them two are gone, and maybe Rashford, bruv, our wages are going to be, we'll probably be top of that list. 100%. Because that's about nearly $1 million saved already, just off them three. Weekly. So, yeah, man, it should be pattern, 100% running. I'm with you with that one. I'm with you with that one there still. Let me get into the more news. I'll get some of these comments in a minute. So look, we got the Lamond stuff. Someone literally just asked about Lamond. Look at this. Sean Connolly's come out and gone, although outgoings are a priority, my United officials remain keen on bringing Senny Lamons this summer. Ruben Amorim is a big admirer after providing the green light in July. The player wants to move. So the player wants to move, man. And if you don't know Lamons is certified. This geezer prevented the most goals last season. A lot of people might have forgot about him because we ain't spoke about him in a minute. The goalkeeper stuff's kind of drying up. Do you know what I mean? We've just got to put up with, what's his name, Bayindir and Onana at this moment. But Lamons is a serious keeper. And he's young as well. He's got potential. So this is Lamons. And this is like, look at his stats and that. Like, Lamons had both the most saves, 127, the highest save percentage, the Belgian Pro League last season. He also conceded a remarkable 14.5 goals less than XG would predict. This guy bamboozled XG. That's even better than De Gea's 17-18 campaign. And that's De Gea's best season, by the way. And this guy, he's only 23. He prevented the most goals in the world. Look at that. That middle list is every keeper in the world. You can see James Trafford's in there. Every keeper in the world, he prevented the most goals. Some people are sitting down and saying, it's the Belgium league. Oh, blah, blah, blah. The strikers are not good enough, bro. The goals are the same size. He's preventing goals from going in. It doesn't matter what league you go for, mate. If a man's taking a shot in the box, it doesn't matter, bro. You've got to make a way to just stop it from going in. He's got potential anyway. Do you understand? To get him in as a number 2, he can catch, he can make saves, he saves penalties as well. Bring him through, man. Give him a chance, man. But like I said, we don't make smart decisions. We don't really make smart signings. That's why I'm looking at this Agumi stuff and I'm like, oh, are we going to do that? It's too smart for us. The only one that seems smart now is these little youngers that we're getting the gems, that Aiden Heavens and that 2 million ones, and like Dorgu. Do you know what I'm saying? But let's go out there and pay a little 30 million or 25 million for Agumi, and then go and pay 13 million to 17 million for Lamens. 13 to 17 million. How can you go wrong? And look at what our goalkeepers are dealing with. Look at this geezer. Top of the list of every keeper in the world. Allison, all of that are in here. Raya, they're all in this middle article, and he's top of it. The goals are the same. The box is the same size. Don't matter where you play. Belgium, Russia, Mexico, doesn't matter. And he goes on to say earlier this year, the first time I heard, I thought, wow, this is about Man United being interested in him. Immediately a world-renowned team that follows you, that is special. Of course, I was also spoken to about it a lot when I made a save in training. It was United this, United that from teammates. It's only positive, especially because it's the best competition in the world, and my profile, my stature, and the way of playing is similar to English football. He's good at passing as well. This is the guy we should go out and get, man. I don't know why we're not doing it. We had him and Martinez, and we went to go and bid for Martinez. We didn't bid, but we wanted to, whatever. But they said 40 million. We walked off. Then we went back for Martinez for a loan. I don't get it. Just go and do something smart. Get the geezer, 13 to 17 million. So going back to what I just showed you lot, Sean Connolly said this today, or yesterday, I think he said, although outgoings are priority, Man United officials remain keen on bringing Lamens in. So we'll see. Maybe we've got to make a sell. Maybe that's what it is. We've got the money there for Baleba. We're not touching that. We make a sell, and then we could go and get a midfielder and a Lamens. Who knows? Maybe it's that. And then he gets on Jan. Jan is very reliable, guys. He was good with the whole Sesko stuff as well. And he says, Donnarumma, there's still a chance he could end up in Manchester on the red side of the city. For that to be possible, they'll need to move on at least one goalkeeper out before. Listen, this is what we've been hearing the whole time about goalkeepers. One's got to go, one's got to go, one's got to go. And we was kind of hearing that about strikers as well. Højlund goes, then they'll sign a striker. We signed the striker and Højlund's the way. So maybe we sign Lamens or Donnarumma or whatever, and then we get rid of them after. Who knows? But I don't think we're going to get Donnarumma. I think he's going to end up going to City if Ederson goes, of course. Ederson's linked with Galatasaray. So if he goes, then I think he'll go to City because he's being very picky. He's on 200k as well. Are we going to pay that? I don't think we will. A lot of people have shut it down and said United are not going to pay that. So I don't know what's going to happen with Donnarumma. But yeah, that's the latest on him, and that's the latest on our goalkeeper. This is today's news about the goalkeepers. And then we've got one of the young boys. He's made for loan, Biancherry. He's cold. Every time I see him, he kind of gets a little going or something. He's available for loan before the end of the summer window. I don't know why they're loaning him. I don't know what's happened. I don't really watch the academy too much. I mostly watch the women's team than the academy, so I don't really know too much about them. But he's been a made for loan, so we'll see. Hopefully, we're not selling him or nothing because he seems like a bright spark. But yeah, we'll see what happens, man. But that's the goalkeeper situations, man. I just hope we go out there and get the boy Lamens, man. That's my guy. Yeah, I've seen that Ineos are making smart signings, and I've sat there and I've gone, you know what? That would be a smart one for them. Go and do that. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens with this whole situation. Yeah, there is that stuff scam. Mad out here. But cool, man. Let me get a few of these and then we'll get into the next stuff. There's still more stuff to talk about. Sancho has to find a club, bro, just to waste the time. Lamens is good and also so cheap. Exactly. This is what I'm saying. 13 to 17 million. Come on, you cannot go wrong with that. Like, just take the risk, brother. 13 to 17 is calm. Just take the risk. Like, what can we say? He's 23. He can get better. He can't be any worse than Bayern. No way. With them stats as well, no way. We're interested in going Lamens. Sending Lamens, Man United is to slow FC in the transfer market. What Jim pay you like to in Champions League? I don't really say we're going slow, man. I wouldn't really say we're going slow. We've made 3 signings. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say we're going slow. I'll just say, obviously, we need to start selling some players as well. Do you get it? So I wouldn't say we're really going slow like that. There's teams that's going slow, like West Ham are going slow. West Ham have signed Callum Wilson, and that's it. This is what I'm saying. That's what you call slow. So, yeah, man, some teams are slow, proper slow. At least we've changed our whole forward line. We shouldn't have gave Tom Heaton an extension, get rid of him and bring Lamens probably. So we can still have him on extension and still get Lamens in. And then maybe Bayende will want to leave. Do you know what I'm saying? If we sell Garnacho today, get Lamens, tell Bayende, yo, you're not in the plans. He might want to get a loan move. It's the World Cup year, bro. He might need to get in the Turkish team. You got what I'm trying to say to you? So a lot of these players will need to fight for their position. If we sign Agumi and Lamens, they'll do well. We'll have squad players for 10 years. Exactly. That'll be smart decisions that we finally made for cheap. Imagine Agumi becomes this Baleba. Just imagine he becomes like a Baleba type player and it saved us 80 million. And Lamens becomes this keeper in the next 3-4 years. He might come in and struggle a little bit, but after a couple of years, he's the guy. Who knows? You just never know. You got to take the risk sometimes. I am free Lamens transfer, maybe midfielder. We'll have allow Rasmus Højlund to go get a new club, so play minutes. You want Dell 6 minutes? I don't know what you're on about. Mate, feed them kids when they're under 16 and 18. They all come in lacking muscle. Yeah, it's true. I'm happy with window. 5 players, Lamens we're getting funds for. Bro, I just want a midfielder and a goalkeeper, and it would be a 10-10 window. And if we sold all the Freedom 5 as well, we've got to sell the Freedom 5. But I reckon it'll all go. But by the time when all of them go, we can't go out there and get some more. We can't buy no one. That's what will happen. It will happen so late that we can't go out there and spend our money and get anybody. That's what will kill us. Long time no CG. I missed your Sunday stream, bro. These stupid keeper mistakes will keep happening, bro. I'm scared for this season. Big up yourself, man. Slices, man. I know. Long time in a bit, man. You saying Sesko's in, you must be happy. But yeah, 100%, man. We need a keeper, man. We all know it. They know it. They were in for a keeper. They went in for Martinez twice. So we clearly want a keeper. Fabrizio's been saying Lamens' name for about 4 months, since July. He said he's been saying his name for. But he's been saying it for ages. From before the season even ended, he was saying, oh, watch out for Lamens. Like, da-da-da-da-da. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens with that, man. Hopefully we're going for one. I thought we would only get 2 players this summer. We got 1 extra. I'm actually happy with this window. I do not dramatize the midfield talk, which is out there. It's silly. Yeah, I just think, obviously, they're trying to go in. That's one thing I'm rating, but we have to make some sales for it to make sense. So I understand it. We've gone out there, changed our whole front line, and then now we're trying to sell Højlund. We could have sat there and said, when Højlund goes, then we buy a striker. And then we're only on 2 players. But they've said, no, we're going to buy a striker, then push Højlund out. That's what they might do with Lamens or something. As soon as they sell someone like Garnacho or Sancho, the money comes in. All right, go get Lamens, buy in there. See you later, brother. Buddy, pack your stuff. You know what I mean? That's what it might be. So I hear it, 100%. But I do feel like you definitely do need a midfielder, but I don't go as mad about it and say that we're not, without a midfielder, he's going to get sacked and all of that stuff. Some people go too mad with it. Especially when we play the big teams, everyone's compact anyway. So the midfield thing isn't the worst anyway. Rasmus Højlund now pushing Italy. Agumi and Lamens we must get. This is what I'm saying. A lot of people are rating this Agumi. I still ain't watched him, man. I don't really go off comps too much. From the comps I've seen, he looks okay, but I can't sit there and say he's the guy. But still, to go out there and pay 22, 26 million, whatever it is, and get him, that's good. I wouldn't mind taking a risk. Lamens and Agumi would be really underrated signings. Donnarumma is a top keeper and might be ideal for cup matches. But when it comes to the league, he's still prone to costly errors. Yeah. Donnarumma was making bare mistakes at one stage. And then everyone was saying it. Oh, the only thing about them is their keeper. And then bam, he was just saving them. He started saving them. And then it's up and down, isn't it, with him? But I don't think no one's the perfect guy, innit? Alisson's made a few mistakes in Champions Leagues and that. But Donnarumma is a top keeper. But I just don't think we're going to get him for 200k. We're trying to change the whole thing. Sancho and who's the other geezer? Rashford and Casemiro. We're trying to get rid of these guys on these big wages that are just here for the bread. We're trying to get guys in that are hungry now, put them on half them wages, and then you build up yourself. Give it a few years, you'll be more and more and more. So, yeah, I know what you're saying, man. I reckon Lamens is the guy, man. Lamens is the guy that we go for, but we just need to sell. Hopefully, we sell ASAP, and it's cool. Because remember, we might end up selling Garnacho or one of these guys on deadline day, and a Royal Antwerp are saying, nah, we need to be able to replace them. You got what I'm going to say? Imagine Royal Antwerp saying, nope, we're not selling Lamens no more because we can't replace him. We're stuck. So we need to do it in a good time, as in ASAP. As I showed you, look, Garnacho is here we go soon. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. Hopefully it happens very soon and then we go from there. Slash so we're doing right moves. We keep hearing about Agumi, lack of speed, so frustrating. We can't get sales to fund Lemons deal. Who's saying this though? I've heard this from one person in the chat that he lacks speed. I haven't seen any. What from the comps I watched, he looked okay. He looked okay, like he could run, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I've not seen Agumi if he's got pace or not, bro. And update researched it. Yeah, people are saying he's not got pace or something. I watched the one comp. He looked mobile. So I don't know. Remember, it's the La Liga. Anthony was balling out there. There's a lot of space. So who knows, mate? He could come to the Prem and he ain't got that space. I don't know. Like I said, I ain't watched him like that. But for the price, I would take the risk. That's what I'm on. 22, 26 million. Get that. It don't work. It's 26 million. Same thing we done with Dorgu. Everyone was slating him. And now look, Dorgu's the guy now. He had Saka in his pocket. Safe. Different. No one talks about Onana was the keeper that received the most shots last season. We did not notice that. And we only saw the mistakes. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. This is why when someone asks me this, when I first started doing this in June, yeah, someone was like, would you rather keep Onana and get a striker, or would you rather keep Højlund and sell Onana? And I said, I'd rather get a striker than keep Onana. A lot of people were getting mad about that. How? You know what I mean? Onana's very, but listen, see Onana. This is why I say that, because there's so much games that we couldn't score. Look at yesterday. Not yesterday, the Arsenal game, we couldn't score. There were so much games like that last season. We couldn't score. We should have won the game. We left there like we should have won that. But there wasn't so much games where Nana threw the ball in the net. He's done it in a few games. I could probably name about 5. Yeah, Lyon and Nottingham Forest and all of that. But it wasn't every game. There were some games where he was the man of the match. Crystal Palace. Do you know what I'm saying? Double save. Liam Delap, Ipswich. Like, there was chances where he done what he needed to do. So, Onana is not, he's not, he doesn't give you no confidence. So we would love to replace him. But he's not like, oh my God, Onana is here, it's peak. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? But 100% we need to replace him for the foreseeable though. But I just can't see him going. I try to talk in reality, innit? He's not going this season. Onana ain't going. He's injured. He's meant to be back for Fulham on Sunday. And he's going to be here. No one not going to buy him anyway. We're more likely to push out buying there, get Lamens in. Onana goes AFCON in December. Lamens has his month of shining. And then we keep Lamens there. And then Onana's just feeling away, whatever. And then when they get to the end of the season, he gets his move. But by that time, hopefully he's bought in Baleba and Bumo's happy. It's all good. You get me? Who are we going to sign? I don't know who we're going to sign, man. But I think it's going to be Lamens, man. Obviously, everyone that has been speaking about goalkeepers has said Lamens. Ben Jacobs, Fabrizio, all of them have said, watch out for Lamens. None of them have said Man United and Donnarumma. None of them. I think Ben Jacobs even kind of shut it down. He said he's going to be mad picky. He's going to take his time, etc. So I don't know. Onana save percentage of 76.7%. In the second highest in the Premier League too, tied with Tottenham's Vicario, second only to Liverpool's Alisson, who has a save percentage. But this is what I'm saying though, Johnny. That's the thing about Onana. He will do that and he will save us so much times, but then he'll throw the ball in the net. And when Manchester United, whatever you do for Man United, mistake-wise, they talk about it for a whole week. That's what happens. We're still talking about buying their stuff now. They're still talking about it. They're still waking up in the morning, Talk Sport and all of these places. Does Man United need a new keeper? Oh, look at it. They're still talking about it. It don't change. That's what I'm trying to say. My man makes mistakes as well. Vicario, have you seen him with his feet? He's shaking with his feet, but they don't really highlight it like that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's going to always go out there. But I don't really rate Onana. I'll be real. I think he saves us sometimes, but he's just like, you're just not confident sometimes. You know what I mean? And I've watched him. I've been there the first game of the season against Wolves. I can't remember what season, if it's Ten Hag's second one or something. And he's punched the guy in the face or whatever, in his head. And we were lucky that they didn't give us a penalty. They didn't give them a penalty. But it's just he does wild things as well. But I know what you're saying, though. That's what I said. Like, I wouldn't mind keeping him to have a striker. But now we got a striker. If we can move him on. But I know he's not going nowhere. That's why I don't ever talk about it. No. He ain't going nowhere. We're better off just getting rid of Bayern and getting through another second in command. And then surely but surely, he becomes the number one. I think they are saying he lacks explosiveness, and this was coming from someone who has watched Sevilla games. Okay, fine. Rasmus Højlund pushing there. If we sell Garnacho, we for sure get a Lamens and either Agumi or come up. That's what I'm saying. But you remember though, let me show you something as well, because a lot of people in here, look, you have all said about Agumi, yeah? Let me show you something. Agumi, this is the only links to him. All the links about Agumi are from Sevilla. Look at the names in blue at the bottom. That's the journalist. La Sevilla, or Gulu, Fisher Rafut, whatever they are. Like, that's Sevilla, Spanish journalist. This is not no one solidified. Remember that, guys. Look at the name. That Mundo Deportivo have just said his price, but they haven't said Man United. They're reliable for Spanish news. They're reliable for Spanish news, but they haven't said anything about Man United. They've just said that Agumi's release clause is exactly 35 million. It's unknown whether Sevilla will be willing to negotiate this amount. So a lot of people are sitting there, we're definitely going to get Agumi. Bro, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even linked with him properly. Do you understand? It's not linked with him solidified with anyone where it's like we can sit there and go, we're getting him. We're linked with Lamens solidified. I can show you the articles and articles about Lamens. I can't sit there and show you the articles and articles on Agumi from solidified people that we will say, yep, it's 100%. And I don't try and gas up sources that are not solidified. I only gas up the sources that we can all vouch on and we all know. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's the situation. So that's what it is about Agumi. Don't get your hopes up too much, slices, because there's not no one solidified telling us that Man United are linked with him. It's only Sevilla. He could be trying to get a new deal. We don't know what's going on. Lamens, Alex Crook, Ben Jacobs, Graham Bailey, Fabrizio, as you can see, they've all told us about Lamens. Look at that, 19th of July, 18th of July. They're telling us about Lamens already. Fabrizio's coming out, he's talking about him. This is solidified people that we can count on telling us about Lamens. You know what I mean? You know me, I don't gas you lot. I don't come here and just say, yeah, let's do that, or nah. So that's the situation with the keeper situation. It's still a bit booky. Let's get into some more news and I'll come and get these comments. Keep running them up. Don't watch nothing. We've got all of this. Bam. Man United had more shots, 22, than any other side in the opening round of the Premier League fixtures. This is despite the fact that they played the best defensive side in the league last season. Remember, Arsenal were the best defensive side in the league last season. I think they only conceded 2 goals twice or something like that. Every game, even when they lost or whatever, it was 1-0 and that. Like, they don't concede that much. Frustrating to lose, but there are so many positives to take. So, come on, man. Obviously, we all watched the game. I was at the game. I all done a Matchday vlog and they tried to take my camera off me. Jolting. That's why I didn't post it. Because I had to stop midway. But yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like, we watched a good game and everyone clapped at the end because we can see if we're going to lose, let's at least lose. And we've tried to win. We gave everything. And then we got Fulham on Sunday. I'm going to be at that game. I'm going to try to do a Matchday vlog for that game. Hopefully that one goes through. And that's our first away trip for the season. But look, you see Fulham, every time we play them, we win. I don't want this to be a jinx and then we go lose. But look at the last times we played them. The last time we lost was the penalties, remember. That's it. When Chido came on and got his debut and nearly scored within 2 minutes. That's the last time we played them on the 2nd of March. And that's when we lost to them in penalties. But in open play, we always find a way to beat them somehow. Do you know what I mean? Like, always. And I think, look, if you go down to the bottom, the 4th of November, I think that's Garnacho's goal. Is that Garnacho's goal? I think that's the last minute when Garnacho scored. 2-1. Oh, they beat us 2-1. When did they beat us 2-1? When did they beat us 2-1 again? Oh, that's Old Trafford. Alex Iwobi in the last minute, right? Yeah, Maguire and that. They didn't want to grab them. Yeah. So this is we've been winning a lot, man. We've been beating them a lot, though. I'll be real. So that's there. That's Martinez's goal. That one there. Yeah. I can see what's going on there. So the January one was Martinez's goal. The August one was Xerxes' goal. The 1-0 at Old Trafford. Before that, Alex Iwobi scored 2-1. Etc. But yeah, so let's look at that. If you look at the top, it just says it. We've won 16 times. They've won 1 time. So come on, we're always favourable against Fulham. But it's never easy though. And if you see it there, look, it's always we always win by 1 goal margin, etc. It's never easy. But yeah, man, I'm going to be there. I'm going to vlog it up and we'll see what happens, man. But I want to go out there and say we're going to batter them because of our performance. But bro, Arsenal, playing a team that controls the ball and playing a counter-attack team is different. That's one thing we got to understand. That's why I'm a bit nervous. I'm more scared of teams like Fulham, Brighton, Brentford, etc. I'm not scared of Chelsea's and City's and that because we're easy against them. We're compact. We're ready to go for the ball and just make the runs. But teams like this where we got to open them up, it's where it gets a bit peak. And obviously we kind of done it against Bournemouth in pre-season, but that's pre-season. Everyone looked a bit leggy. Look what Bournemouth would have done to Liverpool after that. You know what I mean? They gave them a game. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens, man. But what do you not think the score is going to be? Tell me. What do you not think the score is going to be? But I'm probably going over. It's hard, man. I'm going over 2-1. 2-1. Hopefully someone like Sesko starts and we can see more about him. You get me? But I'm going over 2-1 win. 2-1. I don't know, man. They scare me, man, because it's always close. Look at this. Even when we've lost, they scored that one there last minute. That 2-1 when they beat us. It's always close. Always. So I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. Slices bread. Did you see Romano link us to Rabiot last night? Yeah, we'll really want someone who gets into fights with teammates. I spoke about this, Neil. He linked us to Rabiot, and at the end of the whole article, he turned around and said, Man United ain't going to go for a player like this. Obviously, I'm gonna do a little summary anyway, so I'm gonna go back on it in a minute. You'll see. Just stick around there and you'll see what the Rabiot stuff. I've already got it on there. Don't worry. This is why I like this channel. I've mentioned percentage and stats, and I get told we don't believe in stats. The moment later, they use stats to explain how good a player is. I hear you. We can still get Lamens without a sell as well. Yeah, I reckon we could, but I don't know what it is, man. It's like we're saving the money or something. Do you know what I mean? It's like we're saving the money. Like the money we've got there is maybe for a Baleba or someone of that stature next season or whatever, or when we can get that. So we'll keep that money there, but we need to get rid of these guys as well. Because obviously, come on, if we sat there, when they sat down and they had their meeting and said how much money they've got in the kitty, they would have sat there and said, listen, we can spend up to this much. And when we get rid of we'll have this much as well. Think about it. So if they know they can get rid of a few players and get some money in, someone like Garnacho and his pro profit, you can go out there and make sales. So I reckon we'll get Lamens still. I reckon we'll get Lamens, but we've got to sell Garnacho one of them first. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Only tell real news. Metro only tell real facts and real news. Yeah, big up yourself, Lucky, man. Lamens will be very easy to sign if we sell Garnacho. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. It'll be 1, 2, 3. We ran over Arsenal. They did not know what hit them, and they were so lucky. You got to remember something, guys. This is the second time Arsenal's come Old Trafford and been lucky to leave without losing. They should have lost the last time we were there. It was all over them, and we drew 1-1. And then this time they beat us, and they don't know how they done it. They're still upset. Their fans are still upset that they won that game. It's the manner. Oh, how did we win? We're not going to win the league. Look at the way we played. They finished 15th. They're still upset. It's crazy. So, yeah, man, Arsenal, we just got to have their number now where we're scoring goals and putting it to bed. Remember, Sesko, we're going to more be playing to him now. So, hopefully we get into that. He gets up to speed and starts starting. I want to see him start against Fulham. I think we win 4-1. That's a big win, where we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, Arsenal also have maybe the best midfield in the league. Well, maybe Liverpool got a better midfield now, and we can play now. Midfield is so bad. I think in the league, I'll say Newcastle's midfield is definitely better than Arsenal's, man. I don't really rate the Zubimendi guy too much, you know. He might need a bit of time. I don't really rate him. I was watching it, and man didn't even see him doing much. You get what I'm going to say? He's meant to be this guy that's going to boss the midfield and can conduct all the play. He wasn't doing much that I saw anyway. I rate Rice, and I don't rate Odegaard. So I'll more go Newcastle. Newcastle got a good midfield. Their midfield is cold. You vlog in the Fulham game, bro. Let's go. Yeah, I'm going to try to do a little matchday vlog. I've done half of it in Arsenal for United, and they come to me and said, oh, we're going to have to take a camera if you keep... I'm like, what are you talking about? They thought I was streaming the game live. So they're like, we're going to have to take a camera. I'm like, oh, you got to move mad. So I just left it. I just turned it off. But I'll show you like a little clip. I'll show you like buying there. I'll show you like the goal, the Arsenal goal. What's this? For those that ain't seen it, I'll show you like How we watched it there, look.
This is how the song how long are they going to take for this set piece?
They're allowed to do this, man. Is it lagging? Was it lagging? Was it lagging, yeah? It's lagging. But yeah, I tried to show you that anyway. I was in there, but it was just, yeah, it was calm. The vibe in there was good, everything, but it just went mad. I don't think we should have lost that game. But like I said, I've never ever sat there and watched us clap at the end of a game after we've lost. I've never seen it. Everyone's angry. Oh, for fuck's sake, same stuff again. No, everyone was clapping. That's how you're meant to lose. So you got to respect it, man. You got to respect it. So let's see the same against Fulham, man. Let's see what happens there, man. Hopefully we go crazy again, and then it's like, yo, see United, 1 game a week. We don't want to go there. That's what we need it to be, a fortress. That Old Trafford, it's long. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember, half of these teams in Champions League, they might be sitting there and thinking, we've got PSG on Wednesday, then we got to go Old Trafford on Sunday. Long. That's how we need it to be. We can't have it like 1 minute we're playing good, then we're not. No, everyone is running. And this is what I'm saying as well. You got to remember, Ruben's got a little healthy headache on his hands because Mount is perfect for the system. Mount has been cold. But who can you drop Mbeumo or Cunha? Because imagine if Sesko goes in his position and you've got the 2 10s. Who plays there? Mount and Cunha, or can you drop Mbeumo? You know what I'm saying? It's mad, isn't it? Like, it's like a healthy headache. Or is Mount going to come off the bench? Mount's playing out of his skin right now as well. You got to rate it. Last league defeat to them at Cottage was at 2009 when we made... Yeah, exactly. We ain't lost there in ages, bro. It's crazy. And the last time we lost on the last time that we lost on the first game of the season, we won the league, guys. So take it for what you want to take it for. I want to win against Brighton. Yeah, Brighton. When we playing Brighton, I don't even know when we're playing Brighton. But these are the teams that man's scared of. Literally. These are the teams I'm scared of, man. I'm not scared of the big teams. De Gea was nobody when we got him. Lamins would be great. Exactly. I'm with you. Exactly. Our next 10 games will be so crucial. I'm ready for Mbeumo and Cunha to open up the accounts. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. 3-1 to United. We still need to move goalkeeper for Lamins, which is so frustrating. I don't even think we do, you know. I just think we need to sell someone. So remember, because you got to remember, we've still got spaces when it comes to like Garnacho, Sancho, Anthony, Malacia. That's still squad space. So if they start going, why can't we replace their space? Do you know what I mean? Surely we can replace their space. If Garnacho goes, why can't we get a player to replace Garnacho? And that could be a goalkeeper. You got what I'm trying to say to you? And you just tell by in there, bro, you got to chill out because, like, it's long. You understand? So, I don't know, man. Is that a bomb or something? No. Yeah, so that's what's going on. But I know what you're saying, though, but that's what they're putting out there. And they've been putting it out there for long. We can't trust what's going out there sometimes. Because they were saying, after Mbeumo, it has to be sales, then it's a striker. We bought a striker, bro. We've not sold no one. You know what I'm saying? So, this is what's going on. Training, what day do you start today or tomorrow? I don't have a clue. Which day is training, today or tomorrow? What you going there or something? You going Carrot and Lucky? What's going on? No way we're getting Rabiot. He's past his time. I'm going to get into that. I'm going to forward back and just obviously just do a little summarize for those that missed it. Prime, anyways, lagging. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I don't like playing the still 4K images, man. It just lags all the time now. I don't know why it does that for me. We'll use power aggressive for away trip, be dangerous. The player who made Rice look like a broken Rice was Mount. Broken Rice. If only he could play 6 for us. Players are 6. Yeah, Mount was cold, man. Mount's been playing out of his skin. I'll be real with you. He's been playing out of his skin. Different. Now, Mount will be second reserve. Remember, Xerxes, Mazraoui pushing to start. Mazraoui's still injured. Brighton game is October the 25th. Oh, so still a little time then. A little time. Fabrizio Romano on potential midfield targets. I'm not aware of Man United opening talks for other midfielders after Baleba yet. Let's see in the coming days. So yeah, so there you go then. It's just all, remember, everything that's being said anyway, love for that, Charlie, appreciate that. You've been putting that in here. But everything that's being said anyway, it's always like, we're going to go in for this player. We're exploring this one, that one. It's just stuff like that. It's not even like, we want this player, or we're about to bid, or like, you know what I mean? It's nothing like crazy anyway. But for Fabrizio, sometimes he's late to the party though. He's always late to the party sometimes. So that's the situation, man. Let me summarize a few of these. It's just, yo, we done well. We had the most shots in the open side. We had the most shots in the Prem against the best defensive team last season. So that's a bit of a positive. We're playing Fulham on Sunday. Obviously, we've got a good record against Fulham, but we'll see. I don't think, has Fulham made any signings? Has Fulham made any signings, guys? Let me know if Fulham's made any signings. I don't know who they've signed. What have I missed? I'm just summarizing it right now. What? I swear you changed your name. Links. Is it not Links? You changed your name to Raisin Devil now. Links, you know. Links are mad, man. I swear it's Links. Come on, man. I'm not going to forget you, bro. But yeah, I'm about to summarize it now. So yeah, this is the stuff. Let me know what you think about Fulham. If you think we're going to win, lose, what you think the score is going to be. And that's on Sunday. We got Fulham. And then we had some more news. And obviously, this is about one of the young boys going on loan. We had Cherry. We're trying to loan him out. I don't know why. We'll see. And then we had Donnarumma. This is from Jan. Jan is reliable. And he's saying that we could still end up on the red side of the city. For that to be possible, we have to sell a keeper first. Of course, we kind of know that. You know what I mean? And then obviously, although outgoings are a priority, Man United officials remain keen on bringing Lamens in this summer. So once we've sold a few players, let's just say Garnacho goes to Chelsea. Here we go soon, is what Fabrizio said. We might be able to go out there and get Lamens and a little midfielder for now. And then next season, Casemiro goes, go and spend the big bucks on Baleba or whoever else. That's what it might be. But Sean Connolly saying that. So we're still optimistic about Lamens. He's still there. We got the stuff about Højlund. AC Milan first came out and said, listen, we want a buy option. We'll pay the money for loan and a buy option. Now they're saying, yo, because it's been stalling the deal and we're seeing that Napoli want Højlund now as well because Lukaku's injured, blah, blah, blah. There's little talks about Fulham. I don't think that's true. Fabrizio shut it down. Now they've come out and said AC Milan are leaning towards inserting an obligation to buy clause for Rasmus Højlund. Obligation means, yo, it's done. Not no Sancho obligation where they can give us 5 million. Proper thing where, yo, guys, after he plays about 6 games or something, it's done. And if they fail to land him, they want to go to Conrad Harder, who is from Sporting. But I saw something the other day, Sporting don't want to lose no more players after they sold Gyökeres. So I don't know. Contacts between Milan and Højlund's entourage are constant and are expected to take place today as well. So today, they're meant to take place. This is today's news. An agreement could be reached on the basis of a paid loan of 3.47 with total fee of 34.7 million. So we'll be cool with that, mate. Just cut out. And then obviously it talks about the Freedom 5 and more or less with Højlund in there. It says we're trying to sell to them Garnacho, Sancho, Anthony, Malacia and Højlund before deadline day, which is self-explanatory. We all know that we're trying to sell to them. Do you know what I'm saying? That's nothing new, really. We have to start Heaton for the Fulham game. If Nano buying their play, that's 3 more points gone. Heaton can't kick for nothing. This is what I'm saying. They've all got problems, all of them. Heaton, he might look a bit better on the eye with his saves, but he cannot kick for nothing. Literally, it's scary when he comes to kicking. He's like Foster. When we played Tottenham that time, that's how Heaton is. He is the slowest with the ball when it comes to his feet. It's crazy. So it's another like hiccup as well. Benjamin, yeah. I saw that one there. Yeah. They've signed him. Tony Khan doesn't OT want to spend. What do you mean by that? Tony Khan. Who's that? Who's Tony Khan? Doesn't want to spend. Oh, that's the thing. Is that the guy from Fulham? Is that their person, yeah? Is that their like director? Safe. I don't care which club Rasmus goes to, he must go soon. He's gonna go. I don't think they want him. They don't want that to do with him. Sporting need a slap and give Amrin players to us. Yeah, I just think that Sporting need a slap and give Amrin players to us. What do you mean? Players to us? We don't even want their players though. We don't want no more of their players. Højlund, he ain't leaving, and I don't think we're even in for him like that. So who else would you say though? Do you know what I mean? Because Conrad Harder is if AC Milan don't get Højlund. That's not nothing to do with us, guys. So yeah, Fulham's on. Love for that. Appreciate it. Is De Gea coming back? Nah, definitely not. I don't know where you heard that one there, Nick Toe. It's not happening. Actually, it's his father that owns the club. Okay. Yeah, they're not spending over there. They're on a different thing. Maybe my man will bust out, man. Marco Silva. He might look at that and go, right, I might get out of here, man. It's crazy. Once we knew that Onana was injured during preseason, we should have prioritized about getting a keeper soon. It's true. United have turned attention to Chelsea's Caicedo, believing player wants to make a dream switch. 12.5. You're trolling. Ash is trolling. Morton Højlund is Danny Blin from 2. Yeah, that Højlund guy, I don't think his intensity is up there like that. The Portuguese league can be strong and all that, but he's not. You know what I'm saying? What we need, a man with pace that's going to be running up and down in the Prem. I don't think he's got that. We need that midfield from Sporting. That's what I'm saying. It's easy to say now, but is it going to materialize to the Prem? Look at Gyökeres. Obviously, we're not judging him too soon, but there's people that's already saying, yo, big man, this ain't the Portuguese league. You understand? You're getting found out over it because De Ligt can deal with you like that. You got to remember, every team has got a centre-back like a De Ligt. Brentford's got a Nathan Collins. Everton's got a Tarkowski or Branthwaite or Brian, whatever. Chelsea's got, like, everyone's got a stern centre-back that can just be onto you. You got what I'm saying to you? So I hear it, man. I hear it. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, so that's the situation about AC and Højlund. Obviously, Napoli's still in the race, so they might go out there and just take him out. So we'll see, man. It's a weird one. Then we had this stuff about Camavinga. Reports in France are saying that we're interested in him for him to be Baleba's replacement. And then obviously yesterday there was talks about him as well from Hajes. That's a Spanish source. So Spain sources and France sources are saying the same thing, but it's no one solidified where we sit here and we say, we walk off this stream and go, we're in for Camavinga. We don't say that yet. They're no one solidified. The French source from Live Score, they're not even telling us who the source is. It could be anyone. It could be my uncle or something in France saying, yeah, we want Camavinga. So we don't know yet. And look at his injury record. It's kind of smelly. When you look at his injury record, he's all injured now. As we speak now, he's injured. So it's a bit crazy still. Chelsea's pricing Garnacho de Ferro. I'm going to show you that in a minute, Ash. I'm going back on everything now. Don't want a player that asks. Yeah, he has a tattoo. He has an Arsenal tattoo, which is crazy. Our spine does need strengthening at least. 2 keepers. 2 keepers is what we need to sell. Laurent Hardy and on 5 has to go. Galatasaray have put Lamens as their first choice target. Even the manager spoke and confirmed the news. Inter only willing to pay £4.5. Oh shit, swear down they've done that. This is what I'm saying, man. We need to hurry up then. We need to hurry up if that's what's going on. Man City close to agreement with Rico Lewis extension. Yeah, good. Because I don't really rate him like that. I like him staying at City. Yeah, we need to hurry up then, man. But they're moving mad anyway, Galatasaray. They're on some mad thing. I swear they bid the 20 million for Diego Costa. They want Edison. So I don't think they're going to go for Lamens, man. They want Edison or Costa and that. I don't think they'll go for Lamens. If we can't get Baleba this summer, no point in trying next summer. You may decide to join another club. But that's just life though, isn't it? That's just life. Anyone can decide to go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? We are so desperate and poor in terms of selling and valuation players. Yeah, 100%. Chelsea's the best. Chelsea sell the best. So I don't know. I think they're going to end up bumping us, man. I'll be real. We'll see. I'll be giving up on Donnarumma. I'm going to get into that right now. You're going to look. I just showed you. This is the only link about Donnarumma. It's from Jan. He could end up, but we got to sell a goalkeeper. I can't see us selling a goalkeeper right now, and I can't see us getting 2 number 1s anyway. We'll probably go for a number 2, if anything, like a Lamens, and then eventually go for a number 1 when Onana goes, because we ain't going to spend that money to have 2. Imagine having 2 number 1 goalkeepers on good wages, one's on the bench. It don't make sense. So I don't think that's going to happen like that. So we'll see what happens. That's the stuff about Højlund. That's the stuff about Camavinga. And then we had this stuff about Agumi and Rabiot that some of you that just came in and spoke about it. And if you read this, it actually doesn't even make no sense when you actually read it. It says many of those who are close to Adrian Rabiot's camp are proposing the opportunity to offer clubs, for example, Man United. For example. He's a player who was a target for Man United many years ago. In the recent years, was never close. At the moment, I'm not hearing anything concrete on Manchester United in negotiations or in talks for Rabiot. He's going to be offered to Man United and many clubs as an opportunity for 15 to 20 million euros. United are looking for a different kind of player. I think United wanted to go for Baleba for intensity, a defensive midfielder. Rabiot is a different profile. So he's gone on YouTube, done all that for no reason. Just to end it by saying, we're not even looking at him. We want a different player. So you just come and made something up yourself. He's going to be offered to teams like Manchester United. Manchester United might. But Manchester United are not looking for him. They want someone with intensity. So you've done all that for nothing. Rabiot will be offered to Manchester United and many other clubs. But Man United are not looking at him. So you just wanted something to go on your YouTube and say, boom, boom, boom. Real Madrid like selling injury-prone players to any club. Under these terms, AC Milan are stepping back from the race to focus on other targets. Chelsea just can't stop buying players. They're on a different thing. Chelsea are different. AC Milan now negotiating Boniface. Oh, swear down. Yeah, madness. Mitch, who do you think we may get, or who do you personally like? I reckon, see me, I wouldn't mind us going out there. If we were to sell someone like Garnacho, go and get someone like Onana, Amadou Onana, and a Lamens, bro. That's it. Literally, go and get a thing. Go and get a Lamens and go and get someone like Amadou Onana. That's what I'm with. And then next year you can go and get someone else. I'm not really on all this thing. I'm not really. Oh, look at that. Newcastle make a 35 million bid. Oh shit. Oh my days, going bananas over there. Hey, you're right. Hey, big up yourself, man. 21st. 21st. What's that? 21st. 20th. Save. Century Football. He just broke the news. AC Milan are literally chatting with Boniface. So Højlund deal might be a myth now, unless Napoli take him. This is crazy, bro, man. Lamens is not a proven goalkeeper in terms of performing at a big stage. We need to go for big ones. Nah, bro, man. We can't go for a big one and have two of them on this. We can't have a Nana and someone like Donnarumma. It won't happen. They won't do it. I'm just being realistic. So you're better off getting someone like Lamens now and molding him in. And then next season, when Onana leaves, then you can go out there and get a big one. But this guy, bro, he's got the most. He's prevented the most goals in the world. That middle list is every single player, goalkeeper in the world, bro. Every single one. That middle list. So every single people you'll say is world class. He's prevented it. So no matter, and you're probably gonna sit and say, "Oh, it's the league he's in or whatever." Mate, the goals are the same. It's just, the boxes are all the same. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. But I'm gonna share my screen with you, and show you what's going on. Because yeah, we've got news coming out left, right, and centre. And that might do something with this obligation talk, man. See what I'm saying to you? This obligation thing is crazy, man. Joke thing. Man said they've reached a verbal agreement. So let me show you what's going on now then. This is what's crazy. Look, Højlund was looking close, bruv. They've finally gone to do an obligation. And then now they've just turned around and said, you know what, mate? We don't even care about that no more. Yeah, it's crazy. What's going on with this thing? It's glitching. So look now, Newcastle's made a bid, 35 plus add-ons for Wissa. That's probably going to get accepted now. That's probably going to get accepted. But look at this. This might mess up Højlund's deal. Because why are they looking at another striker? They're in advanced talks for Boniface deal. Victor said yes to AC Milan contract. Talks continue over deal structure. Joke thing. That's going to mess up and stuff. Because there's no way they want two strikers. No way. That's going to mess up Højlund, man. Oh, man. So that's another guy now. We got this stuff as well. Joshua Zirkzee has no plans to leave Man United before the deadline day. United have no desire to let Zirkzee leave either. It's understood somewhat high that Zirkzee had the ceiling of new signing Cunha. It'll be interesting to see them play together as well, you know, Cunha and Wemo and Zirkzee. Like a false nine type of thing. I'm not aware if Man United opening talks for any other midfielders. Charlie already put this in the chat. So that's what's going on. Yeah, it's gone mad, man. It's gone mad. Ruben Amrin views Ugarte and Casemiro as competitors for one of the deeper midfield positions, and views Fernandes and Mainu as competitors for the other side. So bare people are crying, oh, Mainu's not playing. Why is he bringing on Ugarte, bro? He looks at the DMs as Casemiro and Ugarte. We're going to have one of them because they can tackle. And Mainu's got to switch with Fernandes. Fernandes can't come off when we're trying to search for a goal in his head. Think about it. If we're looking for a goal, and Fernandes, he created the most chances that game, by the way. I think he's created the most chances in the league already, 5 or something, that game. This is Owen chatting rubbish, per usual. My only question mark is his attitude. He gets sent off a lot. He waves his arms a lot, and you've already got someone like that alongside him with Bruno Fernandes, blah, blah, blah. But, bro, this geezer's only been sent off once. He gets sent off a lot, but he's only been sent off once. He's only been sent off once in his career. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, man. It's crazy. These guys just say anything. One career red card, gets sent off a lot once in his career. See what I'm saying? Dude just talk like, they just waffle, a lot of them. Pure waffle. It's going bananas, man. It's going bananas, man. Ornstein, Bomber. Oh, he's just said the same thing again. Why does he do that sometimes? He said the same thing again. So, yeah, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. He's not ready for the big stage. Swimming on the way. Can't really. Betis working on various. Christ needs to drop 40 million, but I don't think they're gonna do it though, man. I don't think Newcastle's gonna. I think they're gonna get Wissa, and they're probably gonna go and get someone else. Roma not giving up on Sancho as far as I'm concerned. I saw that. A one red card, nothing to worry about. Yeah, he's chatting shit. But yeah, man, let me just summarize the rest of the stuff anyway. So Højlund stuff looks like it might be in doubt, man. I'll be real with you, though. And then we had this about Sancho. Obviously, Roma's not giving up. So we'll see what happens with that. Wissa is over 60 million now. What do you mean? What? They said no. Have they said no and said no, we want 60 million for him? What are you talking about, Charlie, man? They put 35 plus 5. He's not training with them no more. Apparently, they dropped their stance. What? They turned around and said they want 60 million for him now. Is that what's going on? I can't see nothing about this. Cycling Mikey was flicky. AC Milan have pulled out of the race, mate. Breaking news while we're on stream. Let me give this a like. You're doing well, my bro. Big up yourself, man. Everyone should be liking already, man. Hit the likes, my people. Let's see what we're on. Come on, man. Hit the likes, my peoples, man. Let's make it make sense, man. We've got more people in the chat than likes. It's not making no sense. Hit the likes, my peoples. Brentford has said he's now 60 million. No way. Where did they say that, Charlie? Let me know where they said that one there so I can laugh at some of the Newcastle fans. Guy, you're right, Mitch. Sancho won't go to a club unless it's a decent night club. Funny. Yeah, but what's this? What's this, guys? What's this? Let me show you some breaking news. Look at this. This is a joke thing, man. I said this as well. I said the Boniface thing has just killed us. Look at this. AC Milan have pulled out of the race for Højlund. And they've gone in there and just signed Boniface, mate. More or less signed Boniface. Because they're getting Boniface. Yeah, bro. Joke thing. They pulled out the race, mate. They don't want him. This is what's going on with these players, mate. We're just stuck with all of them. So the only person that can save us is literally Napoli. I'm not aware of Man United opening talks for any midfielder yet. Blah, blah, blah. He's reposting it. Newcastle now planning to advance with Wissa. Where has it been said that they want 60 million though? No one is saying that. 35 plus add-ons. I think he's going to go for that, man. Because he's not training with Brentford no more. They're going to look at it and say, bruv, let's just get rid of this guy now. He's not training. Let's just get rid of him. Get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? Get our little 35 million for him. And then bam, they're not going to get no more money for him. You know what I'm saying? They won't get no more money for him. Apparently, Betis told Anthony to block all offers. Yeah, they did. They said that block all offers will come in for you and we'll get you on a loan for free. And they don't even want it to be obligation. It's not even like they're saying we'll get the loan and then obligate it. No, they're saying no. We need to make him stay in the under 21s, bro. We have to send a message. So what are you saying about Baleba? Is it possible this season? I don't think so, you know. I don't think so. But you never know with United, bro. They might go in there and just do something crazy. But I don't think it's possible. So I don't think it's going to happen still. But we'll see. Last week it was said. I don't think it's going to happen anymore, Charlie, man. I think they're gonna accept it, man. I think they're going to accept it. What about Man United? Best team in the world, mate. And yeah, so boom, that's it, man. That's Sancho stuff. Roma still waiting on him. We've agreed the fee, but they're still waiting. But his agent wants a big commission. That's what's killing it. It's his agent. Then we got the Garnacho stuff, which is here we go soon. We don't know what's going to happen. They don't want to pay the 50 million. We want 50 million. But they're saying, Fabrizio's saying today, it might go for 30, 35, or maybe 40. He's getting briefed by Garnacho's agents. It's clear. Garnacho only wants to sign for Chelsea, or he is not scared of getting booted out of the team and waiting in the under 21s for a year. What type of ambitions has he got? And he's got a World Cup coming up. So I don't know, mate. But that's more or less the show wrapped up. Love to everyone that's been in the chat. If you haven't hit the likes on your way out, my peoples. We need to get the show going mad. I ain't been on for about a week or so, so everything's going a bit slower. We need to get it going back, the algorithm. So my peoples, love. Appreciate all of you lot. I'll see you lot all in a bit. Love my peoples.
Got some celebs, pull up loco. You know we up next, pull up mofos. They don't be there on repeat, they're like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. For now, I'm loco. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud.